Hey, we
let's see people to get in here. I'm gonna turn this all the way down because I want to see. Yeah, it says I'm live. It says I'm live.
Ooh, my God.
honey. Rants, this is our first time actually doing it live.
So this is, what I was about to say. So we're doing this from your page?
Mm-hmm. This is right. We you know how like when we go live in the studio on YouTube, we going live right here through we through YouTube through this.
Right, but I'm saying so if Lloyd want to cut it on, he will go through your page.
Yeah, Rocky Road Productions on YouTube. Mm-hmm. Yep.
It was all folded up. Ooh, I had to wash my robe earlier. I was sleeping this bitch. Probably was drooled off.
Oh my God. Tap in, y'all. Let us know where you watching from. This is gonna be a transition because everybody don't know to come over here. I posted it. I don't know. I tried to make a reel or whatever to notify folks, so then you know to come on over.
Yeah, I just text Lloyd about it. He probably.
Honey, I'm gonna give it another minute and then we could just go on here and start talking. Whoever fall through here. It's the first night on here. I like how we got our names though. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, well, it asked me to put my name. I started to put my real name. I was like, wait a minute, this don't even sound. I had to erase, start over.
No. Honey, I might keep this service. I might go ahead and pay for it at some point.
So where it say comments, I can see the comments on YouTube, or is this just the comments?
I think you can see them on the side too.
It say private and then it say comments. Will those be the comments that's coming through on YouTube?
You know, on the side, maybe on my screen on the side it says comment, banners, brand, private chat. So
I just have comments in private chat.
Yeah, I would probably just check on the comments. Yeah. Come on in the room. I think next time I'm gonna see if I can do YouTube and Facebook simultaneously. I'm gonna see if I can do that.
Hey, boo.
I don't know. Maybe I should just keep Rants and Rose exclusive to YouTube. What you think? Or should I try to do both?
I mean, you could try to do both or keep it exclusive to YouTube since you do the other shows on Facebook too. I don't know. Wherever you think you're going to get the most
interaction.
Yeah.
Well, you can never get too much.
What I was about to say. So it's not allowing me to comment. I can see the comments, but I can't comment myself. That's fine.
What? I think, let me see. Let me comment here. All right. Well, let's get started.
Yes, I can see the comments. That's why I said hey to Lloyd, but I was going to chat back, but it's not letting me chat.
Oh, okay. So that's good because we don't have to I don't have to watch this on YouTube then. I just needed to check it. It's right here. It give me everything I need right through this app. So that's cool. Let me go ahead and close it. Honey, what's his name? Darius McCrary and Sidney Star now.
Remember Sidney from Love and Hip Hop? This is what's funny to me. Like,
I think Sidney is precious, but it seemed like on this other show she on, I don't know if it's on Zeus Network or whatever, but she keep a lot of shit going on. It seemed like, but I don't know because I don't watch the show. That's just kind of how they marketing it. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't even know she was on another show. What is it about?
I don't know. You know, a bunch of women arguing and keeping shit up. Pretty much sums it up. I just don't know.
I don't even understand why we still trying out for these shows. They probably can just pull these bitches off of social media and just throw them in the house. I don't know, but
Yeah, they could.
Well, I saw the note from his PR talking about she trying to make shit seem like what it's not because she trying to get on reality TV, but that made no sense to me.
It didn't, because you was all in her booty talking about we better stop before, you know, all this other stuff, and you kissed her, like.
And this wasn't the first time. You know what I'm saying? Like, remember they used to be out and hanging out and all of that shit before. And then remember they had put out some shit talking about they just good friends and he's staying with her and blah, blah, blah. Like, I mean, at this point, it's okay to be gay. I mean, especially Eddie Winslow, like Eddie. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like you this young tenderoni. If this been you your whole life, fine. Like, I don't know one person who can name anybody that Eddie Winslow been with.
Superhead. He was married to Corinne Stephens.
And look at what the fuck, where that's got him. I'm sure he's gay after that book. So, I'm just saying, you know, it's really nothing.
Put my headphones on for this foolishness, huh? Do the mic still work? If I got it, should. Let me know. Let me know if the mic still. Look, I'm pulling out headphones and shit.
Oh, here go Lloyd texting me. You got to log into your YouTube account to comment. Okay, boo, because it do say log in, but this not.
Oh my god! Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, good. You say I agree with you though. I mean, because at this point, y'all was really like rubbing up on one another. It didn't seem okay. So he was on a podcast too. Now here's the real kicker. So I guess he did an interview with somebody on their show. He had some lady with him, and the episode was titled like he was with his fiance, and saying that Sidney was clout chasing.
Who is his fiance? This
I don't know.
Water tastes like tap water.
Then this so-called fiance gets up and kissed somebody. Okay, so the interviewer was like, "I ain't seen y'all kiss or whatever," so they kissed. And she get up and kiss 3 other chicks in the room. So I don't know what was going on. I was very confused.
Sidney or the fiance?
The fiance.
And who is that?
I don't know. But it's like it's
so he do his fiance. I mean, he do his podcast with his fiance.
No, I think he was just bringing on this woman to say me and Sidney ain't got nothing going on because I got a fiance. But if that's the case, then just say you disrespectful to your fiance
because you definitely fuck with Sidney. Like, I mean, it's just how I can't get on social media and be kissing you, holding you all by the wayside, all in the booty. Yeah, you know, all of the shit that he does to her, and then say we just friends. You know what I'm saying? So to me, it's like what this seems like is you trying to push this just friends narrative, but your actions, you know what I'm saying, and what the fuck you're saying off of social media, you know, especially to Sidney, is showing something else. Because I mean, at this point, I'm sure she not just hanging on to Eddie Winslow. You know what I'm saying? Like, so he gotta be telling her something or whatever for her to even be out here like that. So,
but okay, all right. Let's say they are just friends. I'm gonna play devil's advocate. How does that change the fact that your tongue was damn near down her throat? You was grabbing on her, grinding on her, and all of this stuff. Like, what is this really about? So, are y'all both clout chasing?
Play devil's advocate. He fucking with her. Yeah, like, I mean, I think it's just more fucked up because they probably in one of them relationships that, you know how girls be in where they cover up the man's face with the emoji. Shit like that. Like, they probably in one of them situations. Like, he really wasn't trying to, you know, be out here like, okay, so for as long as I can remember at this point, I don't know if it was back in the day when it was first came out with the Sidney and Darius picture, or if it was even before that, but it was like already rumors that he was gay, right?
Somebody was saying that in the comments. I had no idea.
Yeah, it was already rumors that he was gay. So it's just weird. Like, I don't know, because being in the closet is still a thing. You know what I'm saying? These men have women, wives and shit, and they be in the closet. So I guess it's still a thing, but I mean, at this point, you might as well go ahead and come out.
Yeah.
Maybe he's still in the closet because he has a fiance, and that could all be not true, because who in the fuck is it? Like, you know, when you think about it, like think about when the whole shit with what's the cheater and his wife had on the helmet of peace or the helmet of whatever.
The helmet of salvation.
Whatever it was.
Jackson, crazy.
Right. But even when all of that shit popped off on the internet with him, his woman spoke up, right? Right. Okay, so let's take a step back further. The whole shit with Richard Sherman running into his wife's people's door and all of that shit popped off. And then his wife spoke, right? Well, then we go fast forward into reality. Well, this person who was claiming to have Russell Wilson's unborn child at the moment is really supposedly pregnant by Richard Sherman. And that was the whole reason for the whole fallout back in the day. But his wife, at the point I'm making, she came out and spoke, and you never knew about none of that drama or why any of this happened. So as a fiance, I feel like if I'm with this man, you know, we might be out in public together, like we might not know who she is, but somebody know their relationship. You're going to want to step forward and be like, no, they just really friends. You know, say something. They working on a movie role. Something. You know what I'm saying? You got to come out. You got to say something, because you got to defend your man. You got to defend your relationship.
Yeah.
I know motherfucking fiance.
She only way you could defend that, and it's still not a defense, is a movie role.
Yeah, like say it's a movie role. And then at this point, we don't have to know what the fucking movie role is. You know what I'm saying? But that's gonna shut people up. But as a fiance, that's stuff that you do. He ain't got no motherfucking fiance, and she definitely ain't black. So
she looked like she was mixed or something. She kind of put you in the mind of like Noriega's wife. But
Noriega,
I think he just grabbed some chick on the way into the studio and was like, act like you my fiance. Because then he was on there talking about how, you know, it's a shame you got to do all of this to disprove this narrative that's out there. And it's just like, dude, you was in, but see, okay, so I could go with, let's say I go with all of that shit. Let's say he snowed me and I go with all that shit. What about what he was putting in the comments? They was commenting back and forth like hugs and kisses and all of this kind of nonsense.
He do not want to be perceived as gay.
But you're in the comments.
And what's weird to me is, if you look at it in the standpoint from the whole how the shit's supposed to be, Sidney is a girl, right? A woman, transgender man, woman. So in hindsight, you not really gay. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
that's what the world wants you to believe.
Her man parts cut off yet or whatever. So whatever they doing, I don't know. But if you in your head choose to believe that you with a woman, fine, because your woman believes that, you know, this is you, her man, she a woman or whatever. So your relationship should be perfectly fine. I feel like, who gives a fuck what people say?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If this is the person who genuinely makes you happy, be fucking happy. But don't belittle the person that you really fucking with because of a narrative that you want the public to see, when we already see what the fuck it is. Like,
right. Because
that's
to
what's
me,
weird. Like, it's not like the Ra Ali being exposed situation. Like, okay, this shit coming out. We just like this shit has played out over time, over years now. It's been the same too. Like, I don't know.
My thing is this is like, if I at this point I really looked at this shit like, who cares? That's honestly how that's their business.
I didn't, when I saw the comments from the people, I was like, who is he talking to? Who gave a fuck about this?
Right. I'm like, why is this news? But it's just the fact that if I was Sidney, I would be looking at him. I'm looking at Eddie Winslow a type of way, because
me too.
You're doing
trying to play me.
You're making me crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like now this goes beyond whatever arrangement we got going on. Like you looking real shady as a person. This is your character at this point. So and then
because who want to be with somebody in the closet?
And nigga, you saw that camera. You was looking in it.
And fucking he saw us see him. Shit. The fuck?
My God, looking like he was in a movie scene.
Honey,
I don't know. I mean, they could have been making something for XX and X or some shit, honey. But
who knows? But at the end of the day, he shouldn't be playing Sidney like she crazy. That's just not fair. Like, even if you was my friend, like no friend of mine is gonna come out with some shit like that. Like even you could have spent it like we doing the movie role, blah 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 blah. But some people coming out talking about I'm crazy and I'm trying to do this shit for clout and reality TV, in which I didn't even know the bitch was on a new show. So at the end of the day, why do she have to do this for reality TV if she's already there? You know what I'm saying? Like it makes no sense. None of this makes sense. What is if like you said, if I was Sidney, I'd probably beat Eddie ass just on GP, just because you asking for it. Like, bitch. I would have to cut the shit out of Eddie because you're not gonna play me.
And at the end of the day, like I'm not trying to be funny, but it's Eddie Winslow. Like
right. I would understand like Soulja Boy. You know what I'm saying? Like not a real big star, but somebody big enough for people really be talking about that shit. Bow Wow. Like some of them little niggas to be caught up into some shit like this, and then people probably be like, okay, not Eddie.
Sir, you too old. Stop playing.
It's like Eddie, you for real, far too old to be in the closet at that. You know what I'm saying? And like as we explained, and I'm assuming the LGBTQ world, when you are transgender, you identify as the other sex. You are that sex. So ultimately, you still with a woman. You know what I'm saying? So just going out and say you with this woman and stop playing. Or Sidney just needs to beat his ass. Like simple.
But it seems like
real fucking roles. Like Family Matters is not even a thing. Like.
But it seemed like really what I noticed with Sidney Star, I kind of feel bad because it always seemed like somebody trying to play her though. Love and Hip Hop, this show that she owned, some more, bullshit show. It always seemed like somebody trying to play her. Like she really seemed misunderstood. And that's really sad. I don't think that's cool.
Remember, what was the other one on Love and Hip like that? She was kind of big and then she got little. Was it Samira or she was on New York, remember?
Samira Reese.
You said
is her name Samira Reese?
I think so. Yep, Samira Reese.
Okay.
And remember she said how Love and Hip Hop fucked her up and she had to go away, start getting her shit together. And then when she came back, they was like all shocked and all that.
Yeah.
She needs to have one of them kind of retreats because Sidney is not bad. She did come on Love and Hip Hop with them little ass skirts on, shit riding up her motherfucking legs and shit. Like, Sidney, come on, don't. And I guess that's the thing because look at Sukihana. But, one thing's for sure and two things for certain. I don't give a fuck how outrageous they may make Sidney look or all that shit. One thing's for sure and two things for certain. Eddie Winslow is not about to play me. Okay, I don't give a fuck what. Eddie Winslow, he's not about to play Big Wig.
Baby.
People out here, if anybody ever let Eddie Winslow pull some shit on them, you just whack for that. Like, it's Eddie. That's what's weird to me. Like, how did this shit make the blogs? Like, we would be more interested in hearing about what the fuck's going on with Stefan Urkel.
At this point, I kind of think he was doing that to get smoke on his career.
What career, though? That's the thing. Like, is this nigga trying to go on reality TV?
I don't know. What? He was on Star, and this is the crazy part. So he was on. He played a role in the show Star, which I thought was really good, and I did not understand why they took it off TV. But he was creepy as hell. his role was like Mr. McCreeper. You know what I'm saying?
You know what about that Lee Daniels? It's like Lee Daniels that has some good ass shit, but it's literally only for a moment. Like, I'm not even trying to be funny, but think about it. Like, I don't know.
I don't know. A lot of them are like that, though. I mean, because I've been telling you for the longest, I know I still watch it, but I feel like Love and Hip Hop has ran its course. I do.
They haven't took it down yet.
I know.
You see, they ripped Star, motherfucking Empire, all that shit. He had all that controversy when it came to what's the shit, Precious. I liked Precious though. The movie was good.
That shit was outrageous.
I don't know. Love and Hip Hop though, even like you was just saying with the whole shit with MJ and Amara and all of that, like I don't know, because these people literally sign up to have so many people in their business and then they beg for privacy. Just like, okay, Atlanta, why did they even do that season? It's like that motherfucker came and went so fast. I was like, season finale. Like,
ooh, what was the season finale? Did I watch it?
Honey, I don't even know. I think it was. Only thing I remember is no, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta been off. It's been like a few weeks now.
Oh my God, I gotta check and see if I watched that ratchet ass show.
They said, I mean, what's that? The tattoo show is in this place. I don't watch it.
Oh, Black Ink.
Yeah,
I never got into that.
Yeah, neither have I. But yeah, you know, Kirk Kids was fighting and shit. I think Safari and Erica. Remember Safari was crying or some shit? I don't know, but
honey, and that wasn't real.
Listen, at this point, I don't even think they broke up. Even the shit with Princess and Ray J, like, okay, you got your own crib, but that doesn't shock me.
Y'all still producing reality shows with Zeus Network.
Fuck that they work together. They're together, like. I just don't understand why we gotta keep saying we getting a divorce. And to be honest, like one of these days it's going to be true. But it's gonna get to the point where people really just gonna be like, this could be the time right here. Shit.
Man, I've been like, they on some bullshit.
Yeah.
I mean, because it's like, I don't know, in the entertainment world, although we talk about it because that's what people care about, unfortunately, you know, because truthfully, I could give a shit less, but I talk about it because people want to hear about it. People like drama. They like gossip.
Definitely.
I'm just really tired of seeing that shit though. Ray J, Prince of Ray. So she got an apartment. Well, they got enough money to get a little extra hideout crib. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, remember he had an apartment. Remember that was our beef on Love and Hip Hop. Like he had that place he would stay at all the time. That makes it doesn't shock me. Like
all she showed was a window. It could have been another window in her house. We ain't never seen before.
Honey, one thing about you know what? Let me go here, and I do apologize to people whose heart I'm about to crush, because I too love Brandy. I do. But after Brandy had that fucking reality TV show with that whole man that wasn't her real fucking man, he was her motherfucking producer. And we still don't know who this bitch baby daddy is.
But I thought that he was still the father. They was just
not the daddy, honey. That wasn't her baby daddy. They was faking it. They was doing all of that shit for the cameras. Okay. And this is when reality TV first started.
But why though? Why create a whole
That's the thing. We don't know. So that's why I'm saying, like, after we can be in a family like this, anything that Ray J and that whole Norwood family may pull, I don't put nothing past them. And I never will. Yeah. She was stressing that poor man out in that reality TV. Remember, he used to be like,
honey, you know what? I don't even remember they show like that. I remember Bobby and Whitney's show, baby. And
that show shit would be so ignorant. They used to get on each other's nerves. And that poor Bobby Christina was always dressed for Easter. Like, shit, may she rest in peace. Why y'all gotta keep this damn baby in these dresses?
Listen. I love Whitney Houston. I don't know. Did I show you that clip of that girl that was impersonating her with the shower curtain at the end?
Mm-hmm.
Nigga almost flipped out my bed.
Brown.
She had her down packed. But it was when I watched that reality show that I realized, I said, oh, Whitney's a little ignorant, huh? Girl, she was about to cuss the motherfuckers out. They wanted a picture. She was trying to eat. She acted such a fool. She constantly was acting a fool. I don't know. She was constantly acting a damn fool. I said, this damn Whitney Houston is crazy. I love it, honey. You know what? Her and Bobby was crazy, but I liked them together though.
I did too. I really was rooting for them to get back together. I didn't know he was with the assistant until the Bobby Brown movie.
Honey, so you be knowing them details. See, I don't.
Well, it was in the movie. She was the assistant turn.
I ain't even watching. What was it? Was it because they made so many?
Yeah.
Oh, was it the Lifetime one? I think I watched the Lifetime.
I did not. Anything that come on Lifetime, I might watch it on my motherfucking iPhone. I'm not giving Lifetime none of my time. I did, however, try to watch that movie with Candy, and I don't even think I got through that shit. Like Lifetime movies. No, I watched the BET version. The BET version was cool. It was 3 days. It was super long, but even the shit on BET is coming back though. But even in BET movies, remember they did the TLC movie? That movie was so low budget. Or was that VH1? Either way it go, that shit just.
I think they did good with excuse me, Wendy Williams, which Wendy Williams still ain't coming back.
On Lifetime, yeah, that was good. But I think that Wendy Williams shit was only good because she had control of it.
Yeah, probably. You're probably right. But it looked like she's still not coming to her show or whatever.
Yeah, see, they was asking for co-hosts. But then I saw somewhere where they was saying, damn. Oh, Nick Cannon's talk show was supposed to be replacing.
Yeah.
Show. So
I thought he was just gonna host for her. I didn't think they gonna replace it with his show.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he was.
Well, that's what I read at first, and then I saw that they was looking for co-host or like guest host or whatever. So, Hey, Shani.
Would you mind? That's something, honey. Did you see that video of Blac Chyna acting a fool in that airport like that?
Over people being vaccinated or something?
Yeah, it was.
I mean, I probably wouldn't have tripped out like that, but
who was she even talking to?
Being in I guess whoever walked up to her for a picture, because that's what they said. It was a group of people walked up to her unmasked.
Oh yeah, it was 2 different videos. I seen that one, but there was another one looked like she was almost near a store or a food court or something, and it wasn't nobody by her but her people, and she was acting a fool. So.
I said she must have been on a pill or something, because there's no way you just really nutting up like that. Like it just would have been enough. You know what I'm saying? But maybe somebody might have called her a bitch. Who knows what happened? But I do understand personal space.
Right.
That I do get. So if I'm in the airport, I'm trying to get the fuck where I'm trying to go, and then you walk up to me, you all in my face, unmasked and shit, and we are in a pandemic, whether you're vaccinated or not, that's trifling as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then it be people's boundaries. I think people do forget that these are regular people.
They do.
They might be famous, but they're regular people. I don't like people walking up on me that I know in the grocery store. So I couldn't imagine being famous, and then if everybody always want to take a picture, like that shit gets tired.
And I can't imagine
regular ass day.
I know. I can't imagine asking nobody to take a picture for real. Not saying I wouldn't. I just, 9 times out of 10, I'm probably not.
Remember when Rants told me to shut the fuck up when we
Yes, he wanted to get up out of there, honey.
Him and his brother. We just trying to get these motherfucking Air Force Ones and go. My bad.
Honey, why do we always have to act a fool at every given turn?
How about, excuse me, drink some more water. How about when Darren Fleet talking about let's connect and all this shit?
Ooh,
Post these pictures, tag me, blah blah blah. Like, so you're thirsting for publicity because you didn't even really want to connect. You just wanted to take pictures and have people post them. Like your ass is popular like that. Like niggas was just trying to go eat.
You stupid. And the funny part is, I see his stuff the other day. It just seemed like it's different or something.
Oh,
Honey, the only one I really be watching is that damn Country Rain because when I tell you he is dedicated, this fool got a whole series storyline. I be dead. I don't. Did you see?
Carlton, not Carlton Banks, be funny as fuck.
He do be. He do be. But I think that both of them have a different level of dedication to what they doing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because to have whole storylines, like when Country Wayne, when they was in that church.
Oh my God! Was it a funeral?
No, not Carlton Banks.
Or something.
They was having a church service, and he found out that Blake Daddy could sing, and then he was singing to his ex Ro, and then he had to get up and show out. Girl, I screamed. Patrick Ewing snubbed me in the airport where he was. Oh my God.
That nigga tall.
He looked like an alien or something. With his not so handsome self. Child. Ooh, the shade.
I met so many celebrities when I worked at the airport.
I bet.
But yeah, I always loved Country Wayne. Remember when I used to repost his videos and call him my big brother?
No, what?
Oh my God. It comes up in my memories all the time because remember he used to do all them videos from his porch and on his couch, and he used to have damn, is it Prince something? Like his friends started doing it with him. Like this is before he started this whole production. This was years ago.
How long he been doing this?
He been doing this shit for a while. Like, cause I literally been I used to repost his videos. Well, like he used to do them when Empire first came on. He's been doing them a while, like a long time.
I don't even think I really was hip to him till a little bit before he started dating Jessica Hilarious. Yeah.
Cause she been doing her videos for a while. Remember, she started on like Facebook, and she used to be in the camera in her phone all the time. I don't know which one of them been doing it first, but they've been doing them videos for a while. They have both evolved.
Yeah, they dedicated.
Yeah. What I like about Jess videos, is it just be her. Like she be just playing all of the people when she be doing like the friend you grew up with and a friend from college. That should be so true. But
yeah, because she can rely on herself. You see what I'm saying? That's really what it become.
Right.
You know, and you add other people, then they got a million and well, you know, my motherfucker brother came over, he got his drama and I can't. You know, people got all type of reasons and issues.
And then people be wanting to get paid for shit too.
Yeah, they do.
She's doing a show now with Charlamagne, ain't she? Like his,
I don't know, but ain't she on Wild Now?
Oh, she was. I haven't seen a new season, to be honest. It records on my TV, but I haven't caught up yet.
Yeah, so I don't really watch TV.
She's not funny to me though. Like she's funny to me in her videos, but on Wildin' Out, she's not funny. And when I went to that comedy show a few years ago, she was not funny. Like DC Young Fly, all of them was funny. She was flatline.
Oh my God. Help us all, honey. Help us all.
But she was good on that show with Lil Rel. Like, she's good for that.
And they canceled that damn show. I wonder why.
Oh, I know.
Netflix
got all the good sitcoms though.
They do. And see, that's the thing. I watch program TV or I'm watching 2020 or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't really watch the TV. I don't. I am selective. I select what I want to watch.
Honey, I watch the news all day. And I watch that Snap. I'm trying to catch up on Snap. Well, actually, you know, Thursdays is hard because Law and Order come on Thursdays. And now the first 48 about to come back on, starting tomorrow, the new episode. So I'm stressed out. I done seen every episode of the first 48, so I'm just really waiting on a new one. That's why I started watching Snapped. I'm almost caught up with the new episodes, but I don't be having shit else to do.
Honey, you see Blac Chyna rapping now?
Yeah, everybody rapping. Her shit didn't sound bad either. It sounded like everybody else shit, to be honest.
And before I get on Blac Chyna, that brings me to Eve. And Eve was saying how like everybody sound, looked the same, doing the same. She said that what she can appreciate is the fact that they're able to use these platforms and come out without a label and stuff like that. That's one thing. But she said, back when she was rapping, there was an appreciation for the difference in the female rappers. You know what I'm saying? MC Lyte wasn't Queen Latifah. Queen Latifah wasn't Lauryn Hill, and Lauryn Hill wasn't Little Kim, and you know what I'm saying? It was a difference. And now everybody wearing that long. She didn't say this, but everybody got their teeth done, their butt done, they wearing their hair all the way down to their ankles, and they're all doing the same shit. They all look like
the BBLs.
Yeah.
They sound the same.
Yeah. They all talking about absolutely nothing.
I think that's why Benzino's daughter is working so hard to try to stand out. But with that mushroom hairstyle, she looked like, Gru. What was that on when he had them girls? Was that with the Millions? And the man Gru?
But I remember that gift was like that girl with the Bob's
Burgers. Let me see if I can find this on my phone. I think it's the Millions though.
Oh my god!
But they had a cartoon too. Yeah, Gru Millions.
Why you fooling?
Because this is really what she looked like. She looked like the little girl. Oh, that's what it was. Despicable Me.
Okay.
Did you watch Despicable Me?
Yep, but I don't really remember it though.
Yes, I remember the little girls. He had them little girls he was taking care of, and the one had the mushroom style.
I think so.
Yes, and she had dropped the little man. That's exactly what she looked like. Poor thing. I just hate that I don't know, shit. I'm trying to work out. It ain't working for me. It's working for me, but you have to work out and eat right.
Right, so work out and eat right, honey.
I'm not about to eat right, honey. I'm gonna figure it out, but I'm one step at a time. But I'm not gonna get no BBL. Oh, Eve, when she was talking about her husband,
I didn't hear that part.
And finding out that she was pregnant, and how they was all worried about the baby in the versus battle and stuff. What's funny about that too is on Love and Hip Hop this week, it was like the versus battle between them, like Trina's whole kind of part on the show this week was that.
Okay.
And so to see her talking about it at this point too, where how it was like stress on both of their ends, because she said they were supposed to be live together, but she didn't want to fly out there and all of that. I don't know. I said Eve gonna be. She got her money in the rap game. She started doing that sitcom, The Eve Show, with Natalie. Rest her soul. Did you see Babs is on Netflix too? I was watching.
Oh my god!
But she got her little money and then got her a man and got the fuck on. Okay.
How old is Eve though?
I don't know. I mean, if we in our 30s, she gotta be in her 40s.
Oh my god! Let me Google this shit.
Halle Berry had her kid at an older age.
Listen, she 42. I'm trying to figure out. Oh, Trina 46. Girl,
now she cannot be out here still talking about the baddest. At some point,
I love her, but change it to the oldest, honey, because this shit ain't it. Okay. Her boyfriend though, like I'd be like, how do he? I know she be hollering and shit. No, cause I don't. He just be sitting there. Now, if that was me and Byron,
she's supposed to be cussing their ass out next week. I think something about they was around having some kind of talk. I don't know. I guess they supposed to be trying to bring up she hasn't stopped to really grieve her mama or whatever. And the whole scene from next week was her cussing them the fuck out. When I say she was yelling in the TV, I said, why did they even make it a motherfucking part of the trailer? Like it was so heartbreaking to hear her scream. So I don't even know what the fuck she said. I'm like, this.
You know what? The way TV make us look, we should not be called black. We should be called hypertension. Because that's all you're going to get acting motherfucker fool like that. You're going to stroke out. Like, I don't understand why every fucking show we're on there screaming and acting a fool. Like,
and when you don't do that, they don't like you. Remember, they didn't like Lisa from the Real Housewives.
Right.
So when you're not gonna yell, they kick him off of the Real Housewives too. One thing the Real Housewives gonna do is kick your ass off when you're not giving them nothing. Claudia would have argued with them, but she had no room there. Like they just wasn't fucking with her, so it didn't work out for her. We'll see how long that shit really worked for Drew. To be perfectly honest, Drew is probably only continuing to be on the show because they're losing everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like they need somebody.
Drew is probably gonna keep having relationship drama to keep her on the show. And that's to me, I'm not about to leverage and play with my relationship for no check. That's me though.
When you have kids, like at one point, do you think your kid is gonna see this shit, get a hold of it, and then be figuring out like none of this shit ever happened? Like, could you imagine when Princess and Ray J kids grow up and they see how many times they had this divorce shit and like, nigga, we 18, y'all been together, sleep together, you know, like,
what is this about? But people don't be thinking about that.
Poor kids though. Like, I wouldn't do that shit either. I can see her doing that, but I'm trying to figure out how after all this time, like Marlo been a friend of the show for at least 12, 13 years. Now, why the fuck she getting a peach and she not even the wife? Like, it makes no sense. Like, okay, Candy slid in. She still was in that relationship with that bum. Her mama used to cuss her out about all the time. Remember, she was in that one relationship, right? I'm just trying to think of who really slid on that. Who had a peach and was not a wife.
I mean, Claudia. Look at it this way: she's Atlanta house guest.
But this ain't the Real House guest. Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. What's crazy too is they saying I haven't seen her. Well, maybe she's not gonna be a peach holder, but maybe she's gonna be a friend of the show. But the girl Fallon, for me, it's like whose friend ultimately would she be? Because I don't even see with Portia not coming back. I don't even see Tanya being on the show. Like Shamia may make a few guest appearances with Candy, but who honestly friend could she come in and be? It couldn't be LaToya because remember her and LaToya had drama when LaToya was calling Simon old and shit.
I forgot about all of them. I forgot about LaToya, Tanya. Man, you bringing them back. Okay.
No, but I'm saying like for real. So it's just weird. Like, why even have her on the show? Portia not gonna be on the show, so what's gonna be her drama? And it's like, what is she gonna be able to talk about but this shit with Simon? Like, what is everybody else gonna care about? And the mere fact that this lady is pregnant
and she's engaged
to this man, it's made everything that Simon said right. I don't give a fuck how much they say this man is narcissistic. You proved his point. So I'm just waiting to see how it plays out with Portia to see really if he is a narcissist, a narcissistic person. But if they seem happy, the fuck. she seemed to be getting, what she need and what she want.
But I mean, so he's supposed to have money too, because she had a big ring on her finger. Somebody was like, they must be giving them rings out on discount because Portia had one, and they said
No,
somebody else.
I think they basically saying she paid for the ring, but she got alimony from Simon. She got the house and shit, and she supposedly sold the house. If you look down them comments, they saying, well, we know you bought your own ring because you take care of this man,
That is so messy. Why we always gotta talk shit?
And then Simon said that she kept her ring too. So they could have traded in the ring. You know what I'm saying? Sold it or whatever the fuck they could have did. But
yeah, you got a good point. But damn, we always gotta go and bust somebody bubble in the comments. We ain't right. Oh.
Well, people is haters anyway, but it's just it be clear shit. Like some stuff don't need to be posted. You know what I'm saying? Like I think at this point they need to keep their relationship between them. Like keep doing your YouTube video for whoever watching it. All of that, but you don't have to post everything every step of the way. And it's like, I don't know, because before all of the drama with Portia and Simon and all of that, like I follow Fallon. So she's never been like this on social media. And it's like now I just feel like she extra, like
maybe she's trying to secure a position too.
Yeah, but how? What position do you have? Like at the end of the day, if Fallon was to come on the show, her only storyline would be Portia. Portia's not on the show anymore. So that's really gonna make them look extra dumb. But talking about a person who's really not there to defend herself and don't even give a fuck.
I don't know, honey, but people will still tune in because they want to hear the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to realize that there is a younger generation that like bullshit.
But they're gonna tune in. They're gonna want to hear the bullshit now, right? So when the next season comes and you have to be a peach holder, what do you have to fucking offer?
They gonna have relationship troubles. That's always the default. He gonna start cheating. They gonna have to do something.
Yeah, that's why you just go ahead and live your life. Nobody give a fuck about them motherfuckers. What's more crazy too is people was talking about when she got pregnant, like, oh, it's funny that she didn't have a baby by Simon. But it's like, I think he dodged the bullet when you look at it, because she literally this is her 4th kid.
Yeah, then got the picture with her fiance, like he a proud baby father. He my 4th and proud or some shit. I don't know. Yeah, people be doing a lot. Honey, but messy Tasha K to bring MJ on for an interview of Amara.
About Amara after she announced that she had
miscarriage. I mean, to be like, there was no level that you won't stoop to get a fucking headline. Like this girl, whatever the case may be, right? Whatever they trying to put out there, which I do feel like MJ took the high road for the most part. He explained what he could, but he really wasn't trying to be too messy. But still, whatever's going on, whether she was messing with his so-called friend or whatever, right? She just had a miscarriage. That's something that's serious to people. Like they need to heal and all that. Then you come with this shit. Like we don't care about other people and have any respect or regard. This is where we're at.
But this is why everybody is gonna know him and continue to know him as a whole nigga. What do blacks say, hoe bitch? Yeah. But he a hoe bitch, because at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck how neat you did the interview. Why do the interview anyway? And then you do this interview talking about y'all been in this secret ass relationship. You can't prove that shit, so we don't care. You know what I'm saying? One thing's for sure and two things for certain. What we have seen is that Amara mama don't give a fuck what she say. So I think in all this time, we probably would have knew if MJ was there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't see Amara's mama putting on for the camera. She clearly cussed the new motherfucker out in front of him, and then called her stupid in front of him. So that would have been her clear opportunity to be like, and MJ at the crib. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I just feel like people have to stop doing things for clout. You went on this show, you wanted to be relevant again. It's just like his sister Shay. They do whatever the fuck they can do to stay relevant. But at the end of the day, when they broke up publicly and all this shit, it was because he do feminine things. She did not like that. You act like a girl, in other words. And he's still out here acting like a bitch.
But the thing is, honestly, I think that's why you never get into that world of reality TV, because I see a trend with those who indulge in that. They get into these situations that are viewed as compromising and questionable. Okay, because what else do they have? Like his music career is not going the way he would like it to go. You know what I'm saying? And he wasn't very detailed about how his life was going. He's, he said he doing this, that, whatever. But, you know, so I don't know. I do know this though. We gotta cut that shit out. This whole reality TV era's gotta go. Scripted TV is good.
Girl, it's been how long this shit been around for so long? I do think we need to go back to the sitcoms. Like, I enjoy watching the shit, the family reunion sitcom on Netflix and the Upshaws or whatever. All that shit was good. Like, now the Marlon show, I'm still getting into that. It's okay. It's okay, but they need to just go on back to that shit. I can't believe they took Rail off. I did check, Cedric the Entertainer got a little sitcom on CBS or some shit, but what the fuck they gonna come back? Like, what are they gonna do? It's crazy too, because remember when VH1 and BET just ran like music videos all day, and they just had like the shows centered around music,
right?
Like that's what they would have to go back to.
Well,
that shit off, you would have to go back to that. It would be like Revolt TV or something like that.
Reality TV was good when you like. I was enjoying Wife Swap. I thought that was good. I enjoyed Hoarders. You know what I'm saying? I thought that was good. Hell, even that pawn shit sometimes be good.
Not Hoarders.
Yes, honey, there'd be some ignorant shit going down on Hoarders. You really be like, are they fucking serious? And at the end of the day, it's drama, but nobody's like being ratchet in that way. Like, the situations be ratchet because they hoarding and the motherfuckers in hoard dog hair and all type of shit. But
my type of reality TV is Cops, all that shit that come on A&E, nigga, the first 48.
Byron like the first 48.
That's my shit. Tell them the new episode come on tomorrow.
I just like 2020 and Dateline and all that.
That's not be good. To me, I still cannot believe. Well, I mean, okay, I can't believe that Snap is still on because these bitches are still killing their husbands. But the first 48 is so odd to me because they solve way more cases here now than late, and it's like this shit has been on so long. Why are y'all still snitching on yourselves? Like, whew, my God.
Honey, I don't know. I just remember good shows like Fred Sanford.
Boy, still watch that shit.
Columbo was a good show. Niggas would be like, how old is she? That motherfucking Columbo, baby.
I was in the gym earlier, not earlier, but the other day watching George Lopez. That fucking show is so funny.
I've never watched it.
Ooh, George Lopez is so funny. I used to watch it. It used to be on Nickelodeon. I used to watch it going to sleep. And what's the other one that used to be on Nick at Night? Damon Wayans, My Wife and Kids. That show was good too.
Ooh, Nick at Night. Ooh, that reminded me of shit like Lucille Ball, Dick Van Dyke, and all that shit. Mm-hmm. Like I used to watch stuff like
and The Nanny.
Alfred, yep, I watched that. I watched Alfred Hitchcock. I'm always itching at night. What the fuck is wrong with me? Alfred Hitchcock. I like that.
I need to come back out with shit like that because today it's just not working. I said them Kardashians is gonna get their money. Y'all done went off, and now y'all got a show coming to Hulu. My God,
Crazy. Then you got Blac Chyna doing an interview with Jaguar Wright on this podcast show. It was two hosts. I think it's called The Day and Night. It's gonna be in the description, but she talking about how she trying to get Chyna back. Chyna been lying on her and stuff like that, and she just don't understand it, and she want to get her out of Hollywood for she don't want her to lose her life, and she got a Baphomet tatted on her back, and you know Jaguar was sharing some things with her. It was a deep interview, but I was just like, listen to these people talk about the industry. Just really makes you look at it like, why do people want to be a part of that shit?
because it's the fame, I guess. I don't know.
It
doesn't put any. I'm not putting past what her mama said. That's not flying over my head.
Mm-hmm.
Could it be true? Yes, but the fact that it's coming out of her mouth, it's like you just gotta question the shit that come out of Tokyo Toni mouth. It's not. She's not a reliable source.
And it's crazy.
Sad.
I wanted to almost reach out to her for an interview, but I say what I had to say about it because she be doing some outrageous shit. Now she claimed like she broke down the shit with her and the Zeus Network and how she got played on some money and just all of this stuff and how they would clip certain things that she would say over different scenes to make they constantly wanted to make her look crazy. But even with that, I can get with that, but these people still have to understand, even with editing, y'all still be saying crazy shit that they're able to cut up and turn around. Right. You know what I'm saying?
However they fucking edited, it was something you said.
Yeah. They didn't pull it out of the ethers.
Don't Blac Chyna own Zeus Network, a part of Zeus Network?
I don't know that.
Because when it first came out, I thought that was her network. Or was it just her shows exclusive to it?
It's like it's a group of black guys. Mark, who cuts my hair, actually cuts their hair when they're around. So yeah,
I know Jackie Long is a part of that. I was reading. He has some kind of shareholder and stock or whatever in the network, but he's a part of that ownership. Oh, Jackie Long! I can't.
Speaking of Jack. Who was we talking about the other day that he was in a relationship with somebody?
Angel Brinks.
Well, okay, yes. I wanted to talk about that too.
How did she get pregnant by Rockstar? Like, now that would be there is what people should be talking about and not Eddie Winslow, because Rockstar was definitely showing some questionable behavior. And
he too messy for a man. Too messy for a man.
Like
he appears to be very effeminate. Not that is I'm not no diss toward him. It just doesn't seem right.
With him?
I don't know. I mean, did they make an
agreement?
How did
she end up pregnant by him? Fuck being like, oh my God. And the shade room is so shady because I saw her post before I saw it on the shade room, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it was like her just excited to be pregnant. She never posted anything about Rockstar.
And then they take the most ridiculous picture they could find of him.
That's why I was like, oh, the shade room knew what they was doing though.
They do.
They definitely knew what they was doing, because that's disrespectful.
Honey.
But she already got a few kids too. So it's like, remember when she was on Basketball Wives, another one, because they're not gonna keep up the drama, we're gonna kick her ass off.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah, because like, remember Drea was like her only friend.
Yeah.
Because they was trying to punk her and shit. I think
a pretty girl.
Before they even merged with like Shawnee and Evelyn and them, this is when it was just the LA people, when it was not Tammy, but Lord Govan and her sister and shit. Yeah.
Nah.
Oh my God.
Chase, you.
Oh my God. It's not like that's just right over here. My God, Chase.
What is going on, Chase? You being disruptive in the background.
Right. That shit sounds uncovered, buddy.
Put on your mask.
But yeah, poor Angel. She probably about to have a fucking stressful pregnancy not at the shade room than out of her ass. Cause shit.
Rockstar. Maybe they got drunk one night or something.
You said what?
Maybe they got drunk one night. Remember I wanted to do that skit with Marco and Kermit.
A little bit ago.
That I was gonna reveal that I was pregnant, but it was gonna be by one of them.
Oh my
God. Yeah.
That's her real life.
That's her real life.
Poor thing. That poor baby. Like what? I really want to know what was going on there. Like
Casamigos.
Is this something? Gotta be. Because it had to be something in that we don't see. Maybe he was just showing his ass for TV because the way he was coming at Ray J, and he was like getting into it with the women, remember? Like, wasn't he into it with Brooke?
No. Remember he was trying to make Moniece look like a fool?
Yeah, but he was into it with some other people too. Wasn't Nikki Baby?
Wasn't he into it with everybody on the show shit?
And Alexis Sky. He was, oh my God. I'll never forget when the producers put the cameras on the back of
Masika feet.
Yes. Shit. That poor Zell was talking about them feet and boom, here they go. Poor thing.
I don't know. I really think that they be making these agreements on the back end. Like, we just gonna do this to boost ourselves up. Like, this is outrageous. We'll get praised. I don't underestimate the lengths that people will go to try to CPR a career.
Well, yeah, because that's what Moniece was saying. Remember when on Love and Hip Hop, like the contract is some bullshit. And then you sign for so many years that don't make no money. That's why she was trying to get out of her shit and shit. But speaking of Moniece, I had saw where Lil Fizz was apologizing to Omarion.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, that's cool and all, but you really need to apologize to fucking Moniece. That's who's owed an apology. Like, he never seems to want to like publicly apologize to her for real. Like, I'm tired of him making her look crazy.
I don't know. It's crazy because they made it seem like they didn't owe nobody no apology. They wasn't doing nothing wrong, and he wasn't really close to Omarion like that. Right. But now you apologizing. So
you my brother, blah 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 blah. Yeah, you're right. It makes him look dumb as fuck. And we all knew y'all was cool. Like, y'all been in this motherfucking band all this time, and I really feel like he only apologized to him because he needed a check. He's trying to get his ass back on that tour.
But what happened with April Jones and Dr. Dre?
I don't know. I thought maybe they were still a thing.
No, because I think she was dating somebody else or something. She was pictured with somebody. I'm like, dog, she don't have no chill. She don't let that boy. She need to ice that motherfucker.
She really do. I was just
put it on ice.
Take that motherfucker off. Like a wig or some shit.
I wonder if that shit sound like air down there. Just
the fact that I don't know, because we really shouldn't assume that she's having sex with all these people. It's just the fact that you want to keep getting seen, with all these people is what.
Yeah, maybe she's not having sex with him.
I mean, who knows? We can't assume,
You can't assume, but people going to. That's the point. So why you keep getting pictured with it?
Keep getting seen with these people and taking these pictures, like, and then wonder why people look at you or treat you and talk to you like they do. Like,
Honey, she needs to go around dressed like Kim K was at Met Gala. She needs to just cover her whole fucking body up in a black t-shirt.
Dog, Kanye West with these masks on as of late. Now that's what's funny.
No, that haircut and how Chris Brown called him out on that
shit. What did Chris Brown say? He said, "Give me the most fucked up shit." Or
he
something.
said that's that punishment haircut.
Yeah. Ooh, yes, Chris Brown really been doing the most on the internet lately. My God.
That fool is crazy. He said, what he trying to make a trend? That's one of them punishment haircuts. He's so right, though. This nigga went and got a Timmy. Who the fuck goes to their barber and asks him to get a Timmy? Like, what was this?
Put all that shit in there. I don't know. Poor Kim Kardashian, because this is what the fuck she deals with. Mm-hmm. And them kids. Like, could you imagine being one of his kids? Like, what the fuck?
I really think he does this shit. I think he's just he's a sensationalist. Like, he does the most to get reactions.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It never.
And her too.
And two, honestly, think about it. Like, real talk, from a psychological standpoint, Kanye's kind of private. He don't really like to bring you into his shit. So it's almost like him trying to be opposite of what he truly is. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then we start hearing him going on a tirade and telling business he shouldn't have about Kim and his kid. And, you know, so that could be it too. Like, he's trying to fight his reclusive, quiet nature. And it's just, and it's sensationalism, like it works. So
it does work for him. He got a great career. It's like we'll be waiting to see what the fuck he gonna do.
But when he was standing in an arena to finish the album, I was like, this is just doing the most. Like, this is more sensationalism. If you don't take your ass to the hotel, sir, and quit playing.
The mere fact that all them people came out after that album dropped and was mad because their verse never made it. Like, well, for one, what I heard, because I didn't even hear the album, but I heard it was like more gospel and like inspirational. I don't know what the fuck could have came out of Soulja Boy's mouth that was gonna fit with gospel and inspiration, but maybe in the beginning he had a vision and then it changed, and then it kept changing because he was there, kept changing songs. Who knows? Like,
but even with Soulja being taken off the record, why was you fooling? So you gonna potentially burn the bridge? He might use you next time. He just didn't use you this time. I don't know. I just Soulja Boy be doing too much to me. You know, he really become.
You say he come what?
He really becoming unhinged.
Yeah, because he wants to have popularity, and it's not working for him. You know, people. He's a joke, but what I don't like about Kanye West is, like, he does all of this shit for his career, but he does absolutely nothing for his artists. I think the only one of his artists who really is bigger than Kanye West has helped is the one from here. What's his name? Big Sean. And then you see now, like, he's still doing music, but he worked with the Pistons. He's their creative director and shit. Like,
who is?
Big Sean.
Oh, really?
Okay, he's been working with the Pistons since I think last season and shit. But
and that's funny because I was wondering, like, where his music at? Okay.
Yeah, he has his hands in other things, but he did absolutely nothing for Tiana Taylor. Now she wanna fucking quit. Pusha T, like, they music and shit, and then he blames it on the label. Well, you are the label. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're signed to you, and then it's like you then go and blame it on, like, I think Universal or whatever his excuses be, but it's just fucked up for his artists. You know, you don't put anything into them. They get no real backing. Tiana Taylor is a phenomenal singer and performer, like entertainer. She literally needs to have a better career. She could have been a lot further than she is, but
she really has talent, and we're in the era that people are not looking for talent. You know what I'm saying?
But she could have did more. If Kanye West would have, if they wouldn't have fucked over her music like that, she would have gotten a lot further. Because like you said, she has talent and it's raw. She can sing, she can dance, she can do all of that. She can put on a show. And it's just fucked up that she, is kind of held back.
Yeah. Yep. She like a hood Janet Jackson with a real voice.
Yeah. And I like they show, the Tiana and Iman, they show.
Yeah, I did. I haven't watched the new show. But I know it's good.
She is something else. She looked just like, both them kids look just like her though, but
yes. Them kids off the hook. I love it.
Yes. Way off the hook.
They like her. Them are her kids.
Well, I was just thinking, remember when she was on Cribs? No, she was on My Super Sweet 16.
Mm-hmm.
But why did I see the clip from what's the car talking about when they had that fake Cribs from 3LW? I'm like, this poor group can't get no better. Like, it's always some shit coming out. And I'm sure the one with the list, she gonna be pissed off.
Oh my God. Remember she said she had banged the whole crew or did something?
Oh, the B2K? Yes.
It's like, girl, be quiet. Why?
Made my stomach hurt.
Because it's stupid, honey.
I should have put some cranberry juice in here. And not this damn tap water from the refrigerator.
You know what? Stupid stuff is very unfortunate. It really is. It is very unfortunate. I had to see what it looks like. Okay. Ooh, Lord, honey. You running the 111. You got any announcements you want to get out?
It's just the new episode already dropped.
Oh, yeah. Check out Sports Talk, y'all. Go to mywhitneyb.com. Check it out. Listen to it. Stream it. All that good stuff. We will be doing Rants and Robes here. 8:30. We got in here a little late trying to get everything together, but I think we get it now. We get the gist of it. I know it's probably some niggerosity. I could have started earlier at 7:30 and tested it out. I know, but it's kind of so simple. You don't need to. Huh?
I said I was cooking anyway, so.
Hey, we got to do what we got to do. We got home lives. I mean, it is what it is. What else is going on?
Love and Success this weekend at 4 p.m.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be talking about some different topics I didn't see on the internet. That should be good. We got a new co-host that's replacing Simply the Great or Shelby the Great. I'm sorry, I'm mixing two of his names together. Shelby the Great will be replaced, so that's gonna be good. He and I guess we'll do something at a later date because people were liking our YouTube videos from back in the day, so we'll probably get to that. Remember, we have a $200,000 goal that we're trying to make. That's why I put the Cash App. Next time, I'm gonna put the Cash App and probably the PayPal as well. For those, because I really prefer the PayPal, but I'll take the Cash App. We're trying to collect donations to build out the studio in the building we have, and we're gonna have an event too, a fundraiser. So when we get that together, when I know you know it. But don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel and hit like, share the video, and look for us next time. Tell your friends. This has been a little while since we did Rants and Robes, so we did a good job and pulled it off tonight. Talked about a plethora of things because we kept the conversation going. But we can't give it all to you. Hell.
Not hell.
We can't. We gotta take a break and start again next week. So you ain't got nothing else to say, Big Whip?
I'm gonna go ahead and lay down.
Here we go. All right, y'all. Well, we will see you next week. Don't forget to tell a friend. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye-bye.